Hello, all. This is your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your Badenze Nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, this is going to be a murder mystery. Um, Reading. Okay. If you all watched my last video, you briefly heard me um, talk to you all about something that recently happened here. Okay, that made breaking news here in Arkansas. Okay, and it is pertaining the death of a judge. Okay, um, now, many of you all know that I'm a targeted individual and different things, so I'm aware of a lot of um, illegal, unjust things going on around here, targeting, gang stalking, and yeah, blood sacrifices, insurance frauds, and all kinds of shit that's going on by these satanic sellouts. Okay. Um, who are all working in conjunction to pull off various different criminalistic activities. Nonetheless, okay, this popped up on my news feed, okay, and so off top, I felt overwhelmed by this. I'm like, bullshit. This judge did not just die. Okay, I knew that it was foul play automatically. I'm like, something happened. I know something happened. I'm going to find out. Okay. Now the backstory to this situation is this judge and his family, they went out. They took some type of family trip. They were out in nature. I don't know, hiking on a walking trail or somewhere out in nature. Okay, but it was along um, the river or lake's edge or whatever. Um, so this judge was found at the bottom of the Arkansas River. Okay. Now, this happened on yesterday. Okay. He was reported missing on yesterday. Him and his family, took their family trip on yesterday. Okay. Of course, because he was a judge, when they reported him missing, they hopped on it right away. So, they got Game and Fish Commission as well as, other detectives and agents and different things right on it. So, they sent out a diving team automatically, and apparently they knew just where to find him. Okay, because they found him at the bottom of the river, the Arkansas River or lake or whatever. Okay, they're saying river. Okay, but so this is what happened. I found this very, very suspicious. This is a district judge, okay? He is said to have been a longtime judge, okay? So I just knew foul play was involved here, okay? And I first of all would like to say for those of you related to the judge, okay, that loved the judge, cared about the judge, um, I in no way mean any disrespect or harm by the information that I'm about to give, but it is truth. It is clarity, okay? And it needs to be known. It needs to be said. This man did not accidentally die. He didn't accidentally drown, okay? Because as of right now, they're looking at it as a drowning, but they are still investigating, okay? It's bullshit, okay? A full grown as, you know what I'm saying, man who's well over middle age does not decide to walk away from his family and go for a damn swim in the river fully clothed. Yeah, that's like not how that happens. Okay. So yeah, and he didn't, even if he, tripped over something, slipped and fell or whatever, he, this would have happened on solid ground. Okay. He wouldn't have dived into the damn river. You understand what I'm saying? And, end up smack dead at the bottom of the damn river. Okay, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that this is foul play. Okay, um, nonetheless, so I was like overwhelmed by this. Okay, I was overwhelmed by this, and I ended up bringing it up in my last reading because of the information that came up. We've been getting a lot of information about a lot of shicey things going on behind the scenes with various criminalistic activities going on with properties, monies, inheritances, and all kinds of things. Okay. I did a reading on this, and I'm going to tell you straight up that this judge, this it was foul play, and this judge was killed because of a ruling, because of a decision that he made in a particular case. Okay, I will also say that he was being blackmailed by individuals in power. Okay, who had some type of leverage over him, basically threatened him if he didn't rule the way they wanted him to rule, that they were going to expose him for private, personal things in his life pertaining specifically to his sexuality and different things like that. Okay, but this judge decided he was not going to be bullied. He stood his ground. He had strength, he had courage, and he stood his damn ground on his damn decision, because he clearly seen that there was other things that was going on. This wasn't just about malicious, small, insignificant malicious dealings going on in the courtroom. Okay, a lot of crimes were committed. Okay, a lot of individuals were involved, and it went far and beyond, like, somebody taking something from you and getting away with it. We're talking about fraud. We're talking about theft. We're talking about premeditated murder. We're talking about a lot of things was involved in the case that he was was dealing with, that he was making a ruling on. Okay, and because of this is why this man was killed. I also will tell you off top that there were 3 people involved in his death, all of which are government officials. My spirit guides tell me. Okay, I will also tell you that he did not drown. The judge was asphyxiated before he was thrown in the river. He was strangled to death before he was thrown in the river. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, so I started off. Where's the card? I started off with my cards. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here we have haters. Well, the bottom of the deck here, this card says the eye roll here. Okay, and you see all these different eyes here. Okay, this talks about haters giving someone dirty looks. Okay, people were giving him dirty looks. They were staring at him. They were giving him the evil eye. Okay, he was not wanting to be bothered. People were being nosy. He was getting annoyed by what was going on. People were throwing shade at him, and this is because of a case that he was working on. Okay, and these people were mad at him because he didn't give a fuck. Okay? They were mad because he didn't give a fuck. Okay? And he wasn't going to be bullied. Okay? He stood his ground. He made his decision. He made his ruling. And that's what it was. Okay? So the hater started giving him dirty looks. The powers that be started sending a lot of hate and shade and in sideways shit, threats and things to this man. Okay, so that's the card we have at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so I have here, stop letting the enemy or no good people with bad intentions lie to you and think for you. The powers that be, high-ranking government officials, was trying to control this man's thinking, trying to control his ruling. Okay, the enemy, these no good people, they had bad intentions, and this judge knew it. They were lying to this judge, and they were trying to make a decision for him and forcibly have him to go along with that decision. We have the devil here. Spirit says evil is as evil does. Okay, this speaks to wickedness, satanic cults, covens, devil worshippers, warlocks, witches, elites, satanic powers that be. Okay? This speaks to black magic, voodoo, demons, secret societies, and sellouts here. Okay? This judge was up against all of this. This judge was up against these satanic powers that be. These elite, high society, wealthy, powerful people. Okay? Sellouts, a part of secret societies that was trying to persuade him, were lying to him. Okay, this judge knew that he was dealing with the enemy. This judge knew that he was dealing with no good people. This judge knew that these people had bad intentions. Okay, people were standing in his court, perjuring themselves, lying to him, and people behind the scenes, chained to the devil with addictive patterns of behavior, who are sellouts to the satanic powers that be, sold out to the devil, was trying to forcibly make this judge think like they wanted him to think. And this judge decided, I will not be bullied. I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to make the decision that I see fit. We have the moon. The moon talks about secrets. Things that are secret, things that are hidden, okay? It speaks about what's done in the dark, okay? It speaks about decisions being made. It also speaks about illusions, fear, moon magic, one being overwhelmed, sadness. It speaks about the unconscious, doubt, dilemmas, as well as the past, okay? So this judge was working on a case about something that happened in the past here, okay? There was dilemmas about this case here, okay, that happened in the past. This case particularly overwhelmed him, okay? Because not only did the people involved in the case was lying, trying to deceive this judge, trying to manipulate this judge, okay? But this judge was being overwhelmed by demonic entities, deities, and forces behind the scenes as well. There's a lot of secret, hidden things pertaining to what was going on here. But this also speaks to decisions being made nonetheless. So we have here, they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take out an insurance policy on you. Okay? This was the type of case and the type of people that Judge Jeremiah T. Bucher was dealing with. And before I go any further, I literally got into this because this has really pissed me off. To show you whom he was. This is the judge. This is the judge who was found dead at the bottom of the Arkansas River. Okay? He was dealing with a case that had to do with a lot of different things. A fraudulent marriage had took place. Insurance fraud had took place. Theft had took place. Doppelgangers were in the courtroom taking the stands. Okay? There was all kind of lies, deceptions, manipulations going on in this case. Insurance fraud. Okay? All type of things were going on in this case. Okay? Even premeditated murder. See, the judge found out what was all going on with the situation. And this is the reason why he changed his decision. Because at first he was going to go along with what the devil, these enemy, these no good people with bad intentions wanted him to do. He's going to go along with it. Because they came to him and they even threatened him. Okay? First they tried to persuade him. Properly offered him a higher pay. But when I feel like he may have got to digging and looking in more as to what was going on. Okay? And why there was such force with the satanic powers that be in behind this thing. This wasn't just a regular case with a regular, everyday, average Joe people. Something else was going on, and the judge knew it, and he looked into it. And he found a whole lot. And this is when he began to decide to waiver his decision. Well, that's when they sent in the reinforcements. And I really wasn't going to bring this up because I'm like, I don't care about this man's personal business. But I knew it came out for a reason. It came up for a reason. So I'm like, did he sneak away from his family to hook up with somebody that, tragically did something to him? I'm like, this would have been like, a really close call. Even individuals who say cheat, what you're not going to do is be somewhere with your family and cheat right then while you're with your family, and take a stroll, walk off from them and, and decide to get it in with somebody else or whatever. So I knew something, it came up for a reason, but I knew something else was going on, but I still didn't feel comfortable with saying anything about it because I'm like, this person has passed away. This person probably has children. This person has probably has a wife, has a family. I just want to know who killed this person and why. But this came up. This is what these satanic powers that be were using. See, at first I told you they came at him, they tried to bribe him. And he got to digging. And he found out about the fraudulent marriage, the premeditated murder, the falsified documents, the property theft, the identity theft, the insurance fraud, about the money in the house, not to mention the perjury in the court of law and everything else that was taking place. Also, that's when they sent the reinforcements in. And they said, we're going to tell everybody about this here. If you don't rule in our favor the way we want you to, and it's not just that, it goes into some other things. Okay? I'm just going to say that those of his, I can't even say regular colleagues because these are individuals who are high up in power. Okay? Because it would take someone higher than him to come and threaten him. What you're not going to do is be in his same position or be in a position under him and think you're going to come and threaten him. So you have to have common sense to know that these were entities who were higher than him, who were blackmailing him at this point. Okay? Saying, if you don't rule in our favor the way we want you to, then we're going to expose this about you. And this right here, what I showed you, was only one of the things. It actually gets just a little bit more twisted and tangled, a little more sinister than that. They were trying to blackmail him into selling out. And look where this sits. Right here with justice. They wanted him to rule the way they wanted him to. So they tried to blackmail him into selling out here in an effort to keep these secrets. This criminal activity, these things hidden. His sneaky, freaky, creepy secrets. What was done in darkness. But Judge said, I'm not going to be bullied. Judge thought about it. Judge thought about it long and hard and said, you know what? I'm not going to be bullied. Because the judge seen a whole lot that was going on. The judge seen a whole lot that was going on. So we have here the high priestess. Now the high priestess speaks to the Holy Grail. It speaks of psychic intuition, third eye activation, but it speaks predominantly about secret information, things that is hidden, authority, elite, occultic knowledge, divine, secret societies, a higher power. Told you we're dealing with the satanic powers that be. The satanic powers that be, the case that the judge was working on, were dealing with some regular average Joe people, but who were sellouts, who are sellouts to the satanic powers that be. So the satanic powers that be, those in higher ranking, higher power than the judge, are the ones who came in with the reinforcement. The enemy, who are no good people with bad intentions, came in to threaten him, to blackmail him, to forcibly try to make him rule in their favor and against someone else. And the judge clearly seen that this was injustice that was happening. It was more than injustice. So then we have the tower. This talks about a sudden upheaval, problems of any kind, murder, harm, deception, destruction, chaos, tragedy, death. It talks about tragic news, a shake-up of things. Of course, we know that the judge was murdered. Okay. So at the bottom of the next deck, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about one having clear vision. The judge had clear vision. He found out what was being hidden, what was secret, what was going on with this case, what was so important about this specific case that the satanic powers that be was even pushing him to rule in a specific way. So he had clear vision and he made his decision in this case. He made his decision. This took strength. This took courage. This took faith. The judge had to stand strong, stand his ground, say what he mean and mean what the hell he said. But as strong and tough as the judge was, it came along with some hardships. But the judge had made his decision. He had decided. And he stood firm in his decision by standing his ground on his decision here. We have the King of Pentacles. This is the judge here. The judge could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Grounded, stable, secure, wealthy. Sitting here with the devil. He probably Capricorn. See, he's sitting here with the devil because the judge has some habits. These slick satanic powers that be. See, this is how they play. They don't play fair. They want your ass to go along to get along. But when it's convenient for you, they'll swoop in and blackmail your ass quick. They had some dirt on a judge. And I'm not going to repeat it again because I know matter of factly what it is. And it's more than one thing. It actually I mean, I feel like that is nothing compared to what else it is. Okay? But I'm pretty sure this man has a family that live right here in my state. I'm pretty sure he has children and loved ones. Okay? I don't feel like it's necessary. It's understood. Don't have to be discussed. But they had dirt on this man. Okay? He had some habits. Okay? He himself, a part of the secret society with the satanic powers that be, amongst a coven of other elite devil worshippers. Okay? But this judge had clear vision on something, made his decision, and had strength to stand his ground. He wanted to stop letting the enemy and no good people with bad intentions lie to him. See, he was being lied to by the people who was coming into his courtroom centered around this case. And he even had the powers that be pulling and tugging on him from behind the scenes, trying to think for him, force what they wanted for him. But he had already made his damn decision. We have the world here. That's the reason there was a completion of this cycle. That's the reason something had to come to an end. And unfortunately, it had to be Judge Jeremiah. I believe I'm saying his name right. Bucher, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Jeremiah T. Bucher. Something came to a completion, came to an end with this King of Pentacles here. This world sits here with the moon. Something came to an end because there was a whole lot of secrets in the situation here. There was things that was being hidden. There was things that was done in the dark. There was things that was, like I said, secret here. I feel like people was even, people had, these folks crazy, y'all. They were even doing magic, moon magic, black magic, voodoo, some type of witchcraft, sorcery on the judge that had the judge overwhelmed, to have the judge in doubt when making his decisions here, to create illusions in fear and sadness. Okay? This caused dilemmas. Okay? I feel like this situation, whatever this case was that he was dealing with, it was something that happened in the past. But this had been prolonged and held up for so long in the courts. He had been made his ruling. He had been made his decision here. So now we have the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins sit here under, they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take out an insurance policy on you. So this lets me know that there was a group of individuals who was in his courtroom pertaining to this case that he was working on. And this group of individuals came together to do something in an effort to get some money, and the judge knew it. They were working against someone, and the judge knew it. They were setting somebody up, and the judge knew it. They had targeted someone, betrayed someone, sabotaged someone, and the judge knew it. They was disloyal to someone. The judge knew it. Even planned, plotted, and schemed premeditated murder against someone, and the judge knew it. The judge knew about the identity theft. The judge knew about the doppelganger. The judge knew all of these things. I feel like he could have been on board at first until he started researching things and what was really going on, what was really happening, who these people really was. Maybe he wasn't ever on board, to do what the satanic powers that be wanted him to do. Okay, but at some point, I feel like he changed his mind and he made a decision. I feel like there was somebody, this situation is about somebody passed away. Okay? And there was some type of insurance policy or will, but I definitely know a home and money was involved in the situation. Okay? And a group of individuals, 3 or more individuals, came together in an effort to try to obtain this. Okay? I believe the person who died was even blood sacrifice, was killed for the purposes of these people getting their hands on this money and this property here. Okay? But who it rightfully belonged to, this group of individuals also worked against, because this is who the judge knew that these people were working against and setting up and targeting and betraying and sabotaging. Okay? So we have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is a messenger card. Some type of messages, news, information, or communication went out. Okay? I feel like this information, we're sitting here with the High Priestess. I feel like this was secret information that was leaked. Okay? I feel like there could have been a court clerk or someone who worked in the courthouse or worked directly with this judge that leaked information to the individuals involved in this case to tell them what the judge's decision was, what was going on here. There was a childish ass messenger. This is a full grown ass adult, but they were childish nonetheless. They jeopardized their fucking job to do criminalistic ass activities for this group of people that they obviously knew, to relay them messages here. Okay? Because secret information got out. Things that was hidden got out. Okay? Because the High Priestess, I told you, speaks to secret information, occultic knowledge, authority, elite, things hidden. Okay? Secret societies and different things. Okay? So some type of messages, news, information, and communication got out, leaked out, or went out by this messenger here. And then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about truth. Talks about clarity here. The Ace of Swords sits here with the Tower. Because of this truth, because of this clarity, is why this tower collapsed. And we know that the Tower talks about problems of any kind, a sudden upheaval, a shakeup of things, tragic news or information, murder, harm, death, deception, destruction, chaos. Okay? This is what's going on here, y'all. So to clarify, stop letting the enemy or no good people with bad intentions lie to you and think for you in strength. What you think we got here? Courthouse. We're talking about a judge. I told you this situation, this man was killed because of a ruling, a decision, an order he made in the court of law. He stood his ground. He had strength to stand his ground on something in the court of law here. He decided not to let the enemy or no good people with bad intentions lie to him anymore or think for him. And he stood his ground, made a decision. And this pissed some people off. This pissed some people off. Because we have official person here now. Official person sits here with the devil and the King of Pentacles. Okay? So we clearly know that the judge is an official person, is a government official here. He's the one who made this ruling, made this decision here. What came to an end? Why is this world here? What was a completion of? What was there a completion of? An ending of? His occupation. They took his life and his job from him for these secrets, for these hidden things. What was done in the dark? These delusions and illusions, this moon magic, this fear, this overwhelming sadness, this doubt, dilemmas, the past here. This man life was put to an end here because of his occupation. What was his occupation? He was a judge. Why was a judge? Why a person with an occupation like a judge put to an end? Because the judge stood his ground and he made a decision. And it was a decision that the satanic powers that be didn't want him to make. So to clarify, they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you with the Three of Pentacles. What you think we got here? None other. Two cards came out. Family room and house. This is someone's family that was in this man's courtroom pertaining to this case that he was working on. Didn't I tell you a group of people came together in an effort to get some type of money, to get a home or some type of property here? A family of individuals was a part of this case. Okay? But who this money and this home rightfully belonged to, the family was working against, setting up, targeting, betraying, sabotaging, being disloyal to. And they even took an insurance policy out on the person, just like the person who even died in the first place. And was set up. Because that person was sacrificed as well. Same thing that they was trying to do to the family member that this money in this house rightfully belonged to. This is the reason why they hate that person. This is the reason why they was working against that person so hard. The judge found this out. And this is the reason why the judge made the ruling and the decision that he did. So we have thoughts here. Look at the judge sitting here. The judge sat here thinking long and hard about this woman here. This woman here is who this money rightfully belonged to. Who this inheritance, this house rightfully belonged to. He thought long and hard. See, this sits here with the high priestess and the page of wands. He thought long and hard about all these secret hidden things that was going on. He thought long and hard about what these authority people, these elite satanic powers that be in this secret society had going on. He thought long. This person here, this woman here could even be a high priestess. She could know secret knowledge, secret information. She could be a psychic. She could have put out some type of information exposing actually what was going on. And somebody could have got this to the judge. And the judge seen it. The judge seen it. And then looked at the case and said, you know what? She damn sure right. She damn sure right. The judge looked into it. Now remind you that this person here, that he's sitting here thinking about, wasn't invited to court one time. Wasn't even told about the legal proceedings. Why? Because his family had falsified documentations, had stole this person's identity and sent in a doppelganger to act like this person. Yeah. The judge figured this all out. You see how he's sitting here looking like, somebody got him this person's information. I don't know if this person got a public platform or something, but the judge seen it. This person could have a public platform, could have be a content creator, but the judge seen this person and heard what this person was saying and looked into this person and said, well, I be damned. This is the person that's actually supposed to be in my courtroom. This is the person who's actually supposed to be getting this inheritance, this house, not this damn doppelganger that they sitting in here acting like this is this person. The judge knew. That's his truth, just his clarity. See, when the judge got this truth and this clarity here, that's when they decided to kill him. And it brought about a change. It brought about a change. It brought about a swift change. Because of this truth. Because of this clarity here. What was this about? Money. Great fortune at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Great fortune. We're talking about a large lump sum of money, a house that this family was trying to steal from its rightful owner. And these people stopped at nothing. The judge found out that they was trying to kill this person. The judge found out that this person was being targeted, was being set up by the government. The judge found out that this family are satanic sellouts to the powers that be. And the powers that be was working with them to set this person up, to target this person, to betray this person, to sabotage this person, to prevent this woman here from getting what's rightfully belonged to them. They even took out an insurance policy on this woman the judge found out about. Was setting this woman up to blood sacrifice this woman. They was going to get the money, try to get the money from this woman's death. The judge knew it. Look how the judge sitting here looking. The judge thought long and hard about this. Judge thought long and hard about this. Yeah, he did. See, I think at first, especially with the devil being here, with the judge here, I feel like the satanic powers that be had a hold on him, and he was going to rule in their favor, the way they wanted him to. But this was until some type of messenger came through. He got a hold of some type of information. He looked into some things, researched some things, and realized that the people that were standing before him in the court was a goddamn lie. And this is when he found out about the things, the secrets and the things that was hidden, and things switched up and changed up. There was a completion of a cycle, and it was decided to bring his occupation, his career, his life to an end here because of this family. And I'm going to show y'all real quick what else I got before we get into these other messages here. I told you there was some type of fast communication that went out about some money. Messages, news, information, communication went out about some money. When the judge made his final decision, there was messages that went out. I told you. There's some type of court clerk or somebody close to close to this case, close to the family, and contacted these people and gave them the information about this money here. Okay. These messages about this money went to a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. They was pissed off that this wasn't going to go in their favor. This caused conflict, fights, arguments, disagreements. This is when it was decided. This caused this tower to collapse. This is when it was decided to kill this judge. See, this conflict caused this tower to collapse because the truth hadn't been found out. The judge hadn't found out the truth about what was going on here. They've been fighting, fussing, cussing, and arguing, having disagreements ever since, and it caused this tower to collapse here. Caused tragedy to happen over this King of Swords. See, this King of Swords here, also Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, is the one who died or either that's the judge, okay? But I feel like this could be the person who passed away and where this money and this house and whatever came from, that this family was trying to take here. But there was information. When the judge made his decision, there's a court clerk or somebody that works in the offices with the judge here that contacted this family, contacted the Queen of Swords, who's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and told and relayed these messages about what the judge decided about this money, about this inheritance, about this property, about this insurance or will or whatever you want to call it. It caused conflicts immediately, and it caused this damn tower to collapse here. They set out to kill the poor judge. What was this court case about here? Clarified courthouse. We have house here. I told you this situation is about a house and it's about money. This judge was being lied to. They was perjuring themselves, lying in a court of law. They committed all kind of crimes. But the judge decided that he was not going to let the enemy and no good people with bad intentions lie to him or think for him any damn more. Okay? So we got constancy here that sits here with the devil, the King of Pentacles, an official person here. Constancy speaks to someone who is faithfully dedicated to doing something, constant at something. Okay? To clarify the moon, the world, with occupation here, we got consolation. Didn't I tell you that these, when he made his decision, messages went out to people here? A consolation is some type of counseling or comfort or something that you get after a loss or a disappointment here. Okay? This is when it was decided to bring a completion. You know, it was a completion, an ending of a cycle here in more than one way. Because he had found out the truth about these hidden things that was going on pertaining to these people that was in his court. Okay? And it brought this case to a completion, to an ending. Okay? But they also made the decision then to bring his life and his job to an ending because of the decision he made here. Yeah. And guess what? It caused his family here, this wicked, evil, malicious ass family, misfortune. They felt some type of way, baby, to find out that the judge did not rule in their favor. Oh, they was partying, having a good time. They was kicking it, gathering up together, joyfully, blissfully, all together. They figured they had it in the bag. But it caused them a misfortune when the judge made a decision and they got this information that they had lost. They had to get this disappointing news here. See, this judge was actually faithfully dedicated to his job and looked into these things that was going on. See, I don't care nothing about what the judge had going on behind the scenes, okay, in his own personal life. That ain't my business. That ain't my business. And I really even hated to have to bring that up, but it was a part of this because Spirit wanted to let me know that it was something that was used as leverage by the powers that be to force him to do what they wanted him to do. That's the reason why I told y'all just about, I didn't even say it. I just showed you. And you put the pieces together. You can figure it out. You know how these satanic powers that be get down, and you know how it is with the powers that be in these secret societies and how they got to get down. Okay? Enough said. I'm done with that. But Spirit wanted me to know that that was used against this man to try to force his hand into doing what they wanted him to do. This also alerted me and let me know, first of all, you ain't no regular average Joe running up on no judge talking about you gonna harm some damn judge, okay? Because you will be buried tonight. Okay? This is how I know people in power were behind his death. This man didn't slip, trip, fall, and dive over in the river on his own. He a full grown damn man. Don't nobody to decide to take a swim in the river or a lake or wherever fully fucking clothed. Yeah, that's not how that happened. You can tell that shit to somebody else so they can get the medical examiner, the detectives, the investigators to come up with some cover up as a lie to please and appease the people if they want to, but I know the truth. This man was killed. Y'all can tell the truth from shame the devil or not, but I know what it is. We got surprise here. Surprise sits here with thought. I showed you how the judge was looking on this thoughts card here. He was shocked. He was surprised about this messenger here, okay? This high priestess here who has secret information, who knew occultic knowledge, who knew about these hidden things, these secret things going on within the secret society. He was surprised. He was shook here. But check this card out. You see this card? You see how he out here in nature? You see how he along the river side right here, lake, river side right here? You see how he got this red jacket on? This stands for blood sacrifice. This man was killed down by the riverside. Yes, it was. And so we have pleasure seekers here. Pleasure seekers here sit here on change, the Ace of Swords, which talks about truth and clarity, and finally the Tower, okay, which is what caused his death here. Because he knew this truth and clarity here, because he made a change in his decision here, this is the reason why he caused his death. Didn't I tell you 3 people's involved? Don't you see 3 people? 3 men's on this here card. There were 3 people. That man stepped away from his family, Spirit said. He got some type of like a message, a notification, or call, or something. He stepped away from his family to meet with these 3 guys. He didn't step away from his family to decide to go venture off on his own. Who the fuck goes on a family gathering and then just decide to take off by yourself? Out in nature, in the woods, or wherever the hell they at. Now, he clearly could. He a full-grown damn man. But I'm telling you, he stepped away for a damn reason. And it was to meet with these 3 men here. He thought he was meeting up with them to talk. He thought this was just another, trick of the trade to convince him about some, or to bribe him with something. He went to meet these men. These was 3 men, not 3. You think the judge would have walked off to go meet with 3 random ass damn average Joe people? A judge is poised. A judge is high society. A judge is wealthy. Mix and mingle with a like type of individuals, okay? So you can't even say, oh, it was just some old random average Joes that, ran up on them. It was just a coincidental, tragic situation. No way. He stepped away from his family for a specific reason. He met up with some specific people. And those specific individuals happened to be government officials who took him out. A hit was put out on him because the judge knew the truth. Because the judge did not rule in the favor of the satanic powers that be the way they wanted it to. Because I told you, not only this family here, this not just about this sorry ass family here that had this case in the judge's court. This family are sellouts to the satanic powers that be. This family even has government official that's in their family in some type of way. So they fucking sellouts. the devil worshippers, the Satanists. So the satanic powers that be already knew what was going on, was in on covering this up. They didn't want this woman here that the judge ended up being in deep thought about when he found out that these people hated this person, that these people had to stole this person's identity, that these people had to send a doppelganger into his courtroom to lie and perjure themselves in the court of law. When he found out that they were working against this person, that they were setting this person up, that the United States government had them targeted this person. When the judge seen how this person was juggling and struggling, had been sabotaged, isolated, how this person, this person's family was disloyal to this person, and they even had the audacity to want to kill this person. Look at this. I can't make it up. He made a decision. He made a decision on this court case, okay? In the favor of this person that was abandoned, that was neglected, that was left out in cold. This person is a hermit. They to themselves. They by themselves. They had been betrayed. The judge's decision was going to turn the wheel of fortune in their favor. Okay? But the judge had a problem because the judge was in partnership with a group of individuals. The judge found out about a partnership. I ain't going to say the judge was in a partnership. The judge found out about this partnership with this group of people here working against this damn water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay? The judge heard about the gossip, the rumors that was going around about how they was going to kill this person to get away. They were going to blood sacrifice this person, this water sign, to get away. We're having this case go in their favor. To get this decision here, this is a two of swords. To get this decision to go in their favor. They was trying, the judge heard the gossip and the rumors about this death. That's why he made the decision the way he did. His decision, didn't I tell you, it was an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Or either the judge is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel like this decision was made on someone, the person who died was Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. Judge made this decision here. Okay? The judgment was in favor of the star. That star that's in Hermit. Okay? A judgment, a decision had been made. I ain't making it up. I'm pulling every card from the deck if I would have kept pulling. Look, this was the judgment. This was the decision. The 10 of coins. Large lump sum windfall of money. The same large lump sum windfall of money that these people was hanging around, waiting to see what was going to happen, waiting to get answers, waiting to get a decision on. They were hanging around, waiting on it, waiting to hear about this large lump sum of money, waiting to get an offer from the judge to see what the judge was going to say. But when they got their messages, they were sad, they were heartbroken, they was at a loss, because I told you the judge's decision, they lost. They lost. And they killed this judge. They killed this judge. This judge might have just came out as a King of Pentacles because he got money or whatever. Okay? But he could be a fire sign. Okay? Because look at here. We got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, he could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. With the Hierophant is somebody in authority, somebody in power, somebody in rulership, somebody in leadership over other people. With Justice here, this the judge. This the judge. He just came out as King Pentacles right here. He just came out as the King Pentacles right here. Or either there's another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual involved, who is the fucking devil, involved in this situation with their family. But I really feel like that this is the judge here. He came at the King of Pentacles here because he got, he paid up, he got money or whatever because he a judge. But he really could be, he could be a fire sign with earth in his chart. Or he could be an earth sign with fire in his chart. But I definitely know there's a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, as well as the rest of these individuals in the family who was working against this woman to take this woman's house, this woman's money, this woman's inheritance that was rightfully belonged to her here. This judge right here. They're who they killed right here. Why, Tiffany? Why, Tiffany? Because the judge had been ruled to give this gift of generosity, this wish fulfillment, this hope, wish, or dream come true to who it rightfully belonged to. That's why. Yeah. This caused everybody else involved to be in heartache and pain. Okay? To be in heartache and pain over this situation that they had to work so hard for. Didn't I tell you there's a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo involved in this shit here? There's a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo female who worked hard to steal something, work against this person, heartbroken when they got the messages that this one gonna go in their favor here, and they was facing imprisonment for lying, for stealing, for cheating, for manipulating. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can keep going. I'm pulling every card straight out the deck. Straight out the deck. Ain't no trickery. Huh? Seven of Wands talk about endurance. The judge seen how much this woman here that he was thinking about, he thought about, that this shit was happening to, had to endure. I'm telling you. The judge seen something. Or got access or news or information to something about this high priestess here. Seeing how much this person was enduring. It gave the judge the motivation and determination. The judge could have even been enduring a lot with this situation, with this case. But it gave the judge the motivation and determination to move forward here. Okay? Because he was in mental conflict enough. He's seen how the type of mental conflict that this other person was in. But the judge was even being haunted and taunted and harassed about this situation. This shit had been prolonged long enough. And he's going to make his decision. Because the person. So this person could have a new beginning. A fresh start here. Because of all this shit that was hidden. That was secret here. They was trying to keep. On this page of cups here. This water sign. Did I tell you there's a water sign who this rightfully belongs to here? That they was doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on. The judge found out about it. High priestess. High priestess? With the magician? With the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here? See here next to the moon here? The judge found out what these people were doing. The judge found out what these people was doing. And wasn't going to stand for it no more. He made his decision. He made his decision and they took his life. Took his life. Look at this, Temperance. He stayed tempered in the situation. You see how this Temperance in that water? That's exactly where they found the judge, didn't they? Huh? What you thinking behind that Temperance? The devil. The devil. Satanic powers that be. This is why this man was killed. This is why this man was killed. And look here at the bottom of this deck here. See, at first, didn't I tell you they thought this shit was going to go in their favor? They were just as joyful and gathered all together. I'm telling you, there had to be like 3 people that were showing up in court about this situation. Because I keep seeing 3s here. You got the 3 of coins here. You got 3 people here. They came together. It was even 3 people that was involved with killing the judge here. Now they in sorrow. They was joyfully, delightfully about the situation. They just knew that they was going to get away with taking this from who it rightfully belonged to here. Now they in sorrow about the situation. Yeah, now they feeling sad, feeling depressed. Okay? With melancholy here. Yeah. Why? About this person's death. The person that passed away. About what they did. Now they sign and shit. Why? Why? Because they foes in the first damn place. They the enemy. They an opponent. That's why. You don't understand. So let me get you some little bit more clarification. What was this case that the judge was working on? Spirits say a car, a house, and inheritance money was stolen from you, from those closest to you. This is the case that the judge was dealing with. Why is the devil here? With the King of Pentacles, official person here. With constancy here. Spirits say wickedness in high places. Beast system 666. Then I tell you them satanic powers that be was pressuring him to make a ruling in a certain way. Why the moon here with the world? Occupation here. With consolation. Money. That's what it was all about, money. Then I tell you money and property was caught up in this situation here. Money. What about these people? What about this family of individuals that was in this judge's court that hate their own supposed family member that they teamed up to work against, set up, target, betray, sabotage, ruin, that they was disloyal to, that they even planned to hire a hitman to kill this person, blood sacrifice this person, and took an insurance policy out on that person that they thought they were gonna collect too. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Why they hate that person? Didn't I tell you? Spirits say they put a hit out on you to have you killed to cover their tracks. The judge found out about all this shit. The judge found out about all this shit. Who behind this? Got family disloyalty and betrayal here. You had a fake ass friend or an ex and your family that was involved with this shit here. They put a hit out on you to have you killed to cover their track so they can get away with stealing this money and this property. Why this high priestess here, What did the judge find out about? See, you see how he looking? You see how he really looking at this chick? He looking at this person. See, he got a little, I'm telling you, a messenger came through. There was some type of secret knowledge, something going on. Then when he found out about the doppelganger, you see how he was looking at that person? He's like, this is not that person. It was a doppelganger. This was not the real person that this inheritance rightfully belonged to. They sent a doppelganger in there to act like that they was the rightful owner of this money and this property here. So why is Tower here? Why did the Tower have to collapse? Because this truth and clarity got out. Which brought about a change. Because the judge found out. Brought about a change to these pleasure seekers playing here. Yeah. We have your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. I can't even make it up. I can't make it up. You can believe what the hell you want to believe. But I'm trying to tell you what God loves. I'm trying to tell you the truth. This ain't no lullaby. I ain't saying this for fun. I'm not on here making something up just because it sound good. This is what's going on. I said, Spirit, I need to know. Who killed this man? Who killed this judge like this? This judge didn't die on his own. This judge didn't slip and fall in no damn river. Full grown ass man, fully clothed. I said, what happened, Spirit? Well, I first asked Spirit, I said, who's involved? I kept on seeing three. 3 people was involved. The judge stepped away from his family to meet with 3 men. I got the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I got the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then I got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I said, Spirit, I need to know specifically, who are these men? The King of Wands, Spirit said, is a Sagittarius. The King of Coins, Spirit said, is a Virgo. The Knight of Swords, Spirit said, is an Aquarius. And I always tell y'all the truth. King of Wands, Sagittarius popped out like that. I did get some conflicting information, and when I get conflicting information, I double check it in threes, okay, in multiple different ways to get the accurate answer, okay, and then whichever one I get the accurate answer of the most, I go with that, okay. So I will tell you, I will tell you, there's a lot of people involved in this. When I first looked into the King of Coins, I got Capricorn. When I looked into it again, I got Taurus. And then I got Virgo. And I checked this in threes and it stayed on Virgo. Okay? On the Knight of Swords here. When I first checked into the Knight of Swords, I got Gemini. Okay? And then I got Aquarius here. But nonetheless, Spirit told me straight up that these are these people. Regardless of what their actual zodiac sign is, there was a King of Wands, a King of Coins, and a Knight of Swords. Who killed this judge? Who was involved in this judge's death? Yep. This judge was tired of being tired. I feel like this judge had went through a lot. And when I was looking into this, I end up looking over at this. Here, there's some herbs and other things that I have mixed in here. Okay, and you see what they're saying? I will not be bullied. This judge was being bullied. This judge was being bullied. And decided that he wasn't going to take it no more. So my spirit guides tell me that the judge was killed because of a decision that he made on a corrupt court case that he was dealing with. My spirit guides tell me that the judge was asphyxiated before he was thrown in water. My spirit guides also tell me that this was a blood sacrifice. My spirit guides also tell me that people close to the judge knew that he was going to be killed, knew that he was going to be sacrificed. My spirit guides tell me that the three men that the judge stepped away from his family to meet with works for the government. What position exactly they have in the government, I don't know exactly, okay? But this whole situation, bottom line, it's about money. Money ruled this whole situation. Okay? Money and secrets. Because they even tried to use the judge's secrets. I mean, you got secrets everywhere. You got the moon out here and the high priestess. Okay? And the high priestess speaks of secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge, secret societies, higher power, elite, authority, The moon speaks to a lot, things being done in the dark, a lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy things, things that are hidden, things that are secret, criminal activity and so forth. Okay? I will say this, that the judge was involved with some things, and the judge was being bullied, and the judge was being blackmailed. I'm going to say the judge was involved in some some things that would highly be frowned upon. And this was being used to blackmail the judge. This was being used to convince, coerce, persuade the judge. And this was being used to bully the judge, okay? And when the judge decided to stand his ground, um, it sealed his fate, okay? Um, there's no use in me going into the things that I know the judge was involved in behind the scenes, because it's going to be covered up by the powers that be anyway. Um, I'm seeing no friend of mine, no kin of mine. Okay, so um, I feel like Judge Jeremiah Bucher is trying to tell me that no one that was his friend and no one that was his kin or his family was involved, but other people who was close to him that like he worked with and things, were definitely involved and behind the reasoning for him being killed. There was several different things um, that the judge was a part of behind the scenes. Okay, and especially with this devil energy here. Okay, um, mm, I just don't feel it necessary. I feel like everything else that this judge was working on, as far as his work and caseloads and different things that he had, was the reasoning in behind the decision being made. The reasoning in behind this tower collapsing and this man's life being taken. Okay, um, you know what I will say is, for those awakened and in the know, um, when it comes to wealthy people, prominent people, high society individuals, secret societies, the powers that be, and different things like that. Okay, when it comes to government, politicians and beyond, higher up, that there's a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes. Okay, um, a lot of palms got to be greased, and there's a lot of satanic, I'm just going to say satanic, masonic, demonic, and sinister things, freaking, creeping things that goes on behind the scenes. Okay, and I don't feel it necessarily to solely put this judge on blast for any in particular thing, because of the simple fact that they all are involved, have to be involved with certain things that they're initiated into and a part of. Okay, so anyway, guys, I do hope this information gave you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to uh, um, this situation. I will say, um, once again, that this reading was meant in no disrespect. Like, I have nothing at all against this judge. I don't know this judge from Adam nor his family. Okay, so this was not meant in any disrespect or to be of any harm or in any type of way, um, towards the family or his loved ones, the people that cared about him or loved him or anything. Okay, so I tried to keep it as discreet as possible about other things that I knew that may not have been directly involved with it was, but it wasn't, directly involved in why he was killed. Okay, it was just it was things that was used as leverage to blackmail him, to bully him, to force him into doing what the satanic powers that be wanted him to do, and him standing his ground, him standing in his strength, okay, and leaning on his own courage and faith, or what have you, as far as his job go and different things. The situation ultimately, unfortunately, ended up tragically. Okay, so I definitely want to say that. Okay, because I live in the same state with these people, even though I don't know these people personally. Nothing I said was meant as any disrespect, but it was definitely meant to put these sorry ass people on blast who was in this judge's court, okay, who was doing this malicious evil shit, okay, because I feel like all of this is what led to all of the other shit, okay, that took place, okay, just period. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit, bite my tongue, or beat around the bush when it comes to that part. This is a low down, dirty, sold out, pathetic as supposed family, okay, and the satanic powers that be that they're sold out to, okay, and a life was lost. Okay, I don't care what anybody is involved in. Okay, it's no reason for somebody to be killed. I feel like this family and all the people involved in this criminalistic bullshit and all the evil shit that they done, I wouldn't say that they should be put to freaking death. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I just don't feel like a person's life should be taken. But this is the world that we live in today. If people don't like you, they kill you. People in competition with you, they kill you. People jealous and envious of you, they kill you. Okay? People want to benefit off of your life or your death, they kill you. You understand what I'm saying? People are around here sacrificing other people for money every single damn day. And people are sitting around here doodling their damn thumbs thinking they're living their best life, saying dumb shit that don't make any damn sense. You couldn't possibly be living your best life when we are surrounded by demons, witches, warlocks, and Satanists every damn day. Satanic, Masonic, demonic shit every damn day. You couldn't possibly be living your best life. Okay, and nobody wants to speak on it. Okay, but I don't care what a person's involved in. Who the hell are you to take somebody else's life? You don't have that right. You don't have that right. And that's the problem with the world. We got way too many people running around here trying to play God in people's life, want to bring about their own judgment in other people's damn life. Okay? You bring about your own judgment on the judge. That shit is sick. That's twisted. It's evil. Period. So I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for watching. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. If there's anybody who would like to contact me, you could do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. If you would like to follow me, you can do so on Instagram at shinebrightlikeadiamond36. If there's anyone who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Okay, guys, real quick, I forgot to pull the extra messages from my flashcards, okay? So I've already pre-shuffled and have the messages out here, okay? So we have, I will not be bullied. So like I said, the judge was being bullied. Okay, we have blackmailed. Blackmail. The powers that be was trying to blackmail the judge in some type of way. We have crooked government officials here. Okay. We have someone want to win at all costs here, sitting on this family and this with this family disloyalty and betrayal here. Okay, pertaining to this case that the judge was working on in the courts here. We have manipulation here. So a lot of dark energy, manipulation, control. Okay, the con artist being very sneaky here. Okay. I feel like this is when the judge may have realized what was going on with this doppelganger here. We have rest in peace here. Okay. I feel like that speaks the truth and clarity pertaining to the judge's death. We have powerful business mogul here. Okay. So the judge could have been getting bullied by some powerful business moguls. Okay. Some elite individuals in power, wealthy individuals rather in power. Okay, we have satanic cults here. Okay, so the judge was being blackmailed by individuals in some type of secret society or satanic cult here. Okay, we have it was foul play. Okay, sitting here with crooked government officials. Okay, so there are some crooked government officials. Okay, who was involved in foul play against the judge. We have bossy here, somebody very manipulative, controlling, okay, that gossip a lot here. An air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini individual here that's sitting here with someone wants to win at all costs. Again, this goes to that family. Okay, we have family secrets here, so there was definitely some type of family secrets pertaining to this case that the judge was working on here. We have death here. Okay, so obviously we know that the judge was killed. Okay, so we have heavy burdens. There were heavy burdens that was being placed on the judge, okay, by some powerful business mogul here, and the judge decided that he wasn't going to be bullied here. Okay, they were causing a lot of conflicts and battles. He was going through a lot of conflicts and battles by individuals in the satanic cults who was trying to blackmail him. Okay. Yeah, we got set up gone wrong here. It was foul play with government officials here. So something about a setup, something they set up or planned to do went wrong in some type of way. And the judge ended up dead, okay? We have liars, cheaters, and thieves here. This is here on this family here. With whomever these bossy, controlling, gossiping individuals that want to win at all costs here. We have you can't trust your own family here that sits here with family secrets and manipulation here. We have hired hitman here. So there was someone who was hired to kill the judge here. They can no longer control you. This is the reason why heavy burdens was being put on the judge by powerful business moguls. And the judge wasn't going to be bullied anymore, okay? Yeah, this got the enemy big mad. The enemy is the satanic powers that be, the higher ups here, okay? That was causing conflicts and battles for the judge, okay? These individuals who belong to these satanic cults and secret societies that was trying to blackmail the judge here. We have suicided by the enemy here. Okay, that sits here was set up gone wrong. It was foul play and crooked government officials. Okay, so the judge was suicided by the enemy, basically meaning that they were killed by individuals in power. They were killed by the enemy. Okay, we have here these clowns way too cocky. Okay, speaking to this family in which this about this case that the judge was working on here. This family are liars, cheaters, and thieves. They're way too cocky. They're bossy. They're controlling. They're gossipers. They're manipulators. And they wanted to win at all costs. Okay? Yeah, we have someone put a spell on you. Okay? So someone even put some type of spell work on this judge to try to control and manipulate this judge here. It could be whoever is dealing with this. This is your family that was doing this behind the scenes, going to court, working against you to steal something from you here. You can't trust your own family. There's a lot of family secrets in your family here. This judge may have been working on your case or working on this issue, whether you know it or not. This family or these individuals in this cult, the satanic cult, put spells on the judge here. Okay, there was trauma that was forced upon the judge. okay, by this hired hitman that eventually killed him. So we have breaking news here, okay? So clearly, this case made breaking news, okay? Spirit is saying that this was organized crime, okay? We have police involvement here. So the police know exactly what is going on. Spirit say this is premeditated murder, okay? They're covering up premeditated murder because this was a blood sacrifice. Okay, there was plots, plans, schemes, and a setup. Okay, yeah, the spirit is saying that there's something being hidden as it relates to this judge's death here. Once again, we have casting spells on you. So this judge definitely has somebody casting spells on them. Okay, we have here they tell lies to the general public here. Okay, so individuals that's covering up the situation, that's speaking out about the situation, could be telling the general public lies pertaining to what happened to the judge, how they found the judge, what went on with the judge prior to excuse me, him being found dead. Yeah, we have here the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets here. Okay, that's this here with the police, with police involvement here. Suicided by the enemy, setup gone wrong. It was foul play and crooked government officials here. We have betrayal here. Okay, so this talks about backstabbers, hate, envy, jealousy here. Okay, betrayal was involved with this premeditated murder here. Okay, and spirit is saying that these clowns is way too cocky. We have lying politicians here, so we definitely got other politicians involved in this situation that know this was a blood sacrifice, that was involved with this blood sacrifice. Okay, we have satanic sellouts. These individuals have sold their soul to the satanic powers that be. They're devil worshippers here. Yeah, this was betrayal for the love of money. Okay, I told you that was the main thing that this whole situation was all about, was money here. We have the sellouts are all around you here. The judge has sellouts all around him. That's the reason why we started off with this first card at the bottom of the deck, that the eyes roll card. Okay, haters giving you a dirty look, side eyes, evil eyes staring at you. Okay, because these sellouts was all around the judge, neighbors, co-workers, okay, strangers, partners, different people that this judge was around. Okay, yeah, spirit is saying that there's a cover up going on, and the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets to cover up what actually took place. Okay, which is the reason why we have police involvement here. Okay, they clearly know that this was done by individuals higher up in power. Okay, this wasn't no random coincidence or accident or nothing. We have soulless beings here. Okay, so there are soulless beings involved here. We have low down and dirty shame here. So there's some low down and dirty, shameful, lying politicians who was involved with blood sacrificing this judge because they couldn't control him. Okay, so we have con artists here. Okay, a lot of conning, a lot of trickery going on in this situation by these satanic sellouts here. Yeah, spirit is saying that the Decepticons are going to jail here. Those of them who was involved in this case that the judge was working on are going to jail here. Okay, and that could be the reason why there was some type of retaliation to take the judge out in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. But the judge was tired of being tired. The judge was tired of these sellouts all around them. The judge was tired of the lies being told to the general public. The judge was tired of all this organized crime, the conflicts, the battles, the satanic cult, and the blackmail here. The judge was just tired of being tired and decided that he wasn't going to be bullied anymore. They're trying to keep me from, they don't want me to speak out about this. Okay. So we have devil worshippers here. There are devil worshippers who are involved, who are covering this up. Okay, the higher ups is pulling the strings. We have the whole family is in on it. I feel like this speaks this can go more than one way. Okay, there could be people close to the judge who knew full well that he was going to be blood sacrificed and went along with the sacrifice here. But I also feel like the whole family was involved with this case that he was working on in his courtroom pertaining to this family that was trying to take some type of inheritance or property or something. Okay, the entire family, the whole family is involved in this. Okay. We have 6 Satanists here, okay, that sits here with low down and dirty shame and lying politicians with blood sacrifice here. Okay, yeah, we have planted evidence by the enemy here. So These individuals who's covering up this crime against the judge, these con artists, these satanic sellouts here, they planted some type of evidence here. Okay, and there's a lot of things that's being hidden about this crime here. Spirit is saying that this is good versus evil here. Okay, we have big bad ass bullies here. I told you the judge was being bullied. We have higher power here. Okay, these devil worshiping higher powers that be here. Spirit is saying that they're dangerous here. Okay, and because they're dangerous, they decided to kill this judge. Actually, this go here. We have family crime mob here. Okay, this sits here with the whole family is in on it. I feel like this is pertaining to this ruthless ass family that he was working this case for. They're dangerous is sitting here with 6 Satanists. Okay, low down and dirty shame and lying politicians and blood sacrifice here. Okay. We have can't trust nobody. So this judge felt like he could not trust anybody. Okay, they were definitely blackmailing this judge. This judge was involved in some some unruly, unorthodox, maybe unjust things behind the scenes. Okay, because of his affiliations and connections with these powers that be. Okay, as they all do. Okay, but yeah, this is what went on in the situation here, guys. Okay, I knew this judge did not die accidentally, stumble into the freaking river, or nothing like that. Okay, of course there's going to be a cover up that takes place here. Okay, this was foul play. This was murder. This man was blood sacrificed and murdered, and he was murdered for a freaking reason. Okay, and these are the things that were going on and taking place around this judge, around this situation, leading up to the judge's death here. Okay, but there were individuals who were paid. The individuals who were ultimately involved in actually killing the judge here were paid. Okay, they were like hired hitmen, but they were paid to force some type of trauma upon the judge here. Okay, and end this judge's life. Okay, they probably were tracking this judge, watching this judge. Anyway, to know where him and his family was at on that day. Okay, so yeah, it's no coincidence that at a specific time he walked away from his family. He met up with these individuals. Okay, and then he ended up dead. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, so like I said, I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for watching. I forgot to add those extra messages, so I just wanted to include them here on the reading here. Okay, guys, so I hopefully this truth and clarity helps someone, but because we're dealing with powerful, prominent individuals in power, I know it's going to be covered up. I know it's going to be covered up because it was exposed to many people in power. Yeah. Okay, guys. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.